Good morning. It is Tuesday. Hope everybody's doing well. Congratulations to Frank the Tank, under 300 pounds. First time since 1997. I'm so proud of him. I'll probably talk about it a little more today. But the lesson to be learned is one day we just decided to go for a walk. We went from the office to Chelsea Market, which for context is like 10 blocks. Frank was winded. We took an Uber home. Plan was to walk a couple times a week, but the next day he said, you know what, why don't we just walk again today? By the fourth day, it was a streak. Now we're at 650. His A1C is basically cut in half from risk of death to actually pre-diabetic levels. He can run, he can move, he can sit on airplane seats without seatbelt extenders. He can fit in spots that he just hadn't been able to for most of his adult life. So Frank really has this like second lease on life. And that's why he always wants to do more shit and be active, because he was inactive for so long. And it's very inspiring to see him be around, and I'm just so fucking proud of him. He did not get under 300 quickly. It took us a couple of years, but he did it the right way, the honest way. And he really earned it. And for anybody out there that's out of shape or wants to be in better shape, just look at Frank. He went from doing absolutely nothing and eating only shit to walking every day. He still eats shit, but he eats less shit, and he's trying to get better at not eating shit. But he hasn't even really figured out the diet thing yet. He still has all these results. That's where I think exercise is actually underrated. Balance is strong today. Got a little extra sleep, hence the late start. I apologize. We are going live at 10 a.m. Frank Tank Pod. It'll be interesting to see if Mikey can avoid his wrath for cursing the Mets because of the good weigh-in. I don't think he will be able to. Frank was so excited, but celebrated for about 7 minutes. And then I sat in the gambling cave trying not to cry because it would be embarrassing. And Frank just started editing one of his Tank's cooks and whistling away and laughing. Just not a worry in the world. Just another day for him. But I think he knew deep down. I think he knew what a big moment it was. He just doesn't know how to take W's or hold on to them. We also had great walks yesterday. The Diana Rossini, who no offense means, seems like the coolest person ever. The McCourty twins, who were awesome. Double team Frank, double coverage on the street. I think Frank had a second where he was open where Brady could have hit him. And then we walked with Alan Hahn in the afternoon, who's also just the nicest guy. Part of that ESPN radio team, on Get Up, and does Knicks pregame, a ton of stuff. And friends with our friend Don LaGreca. So that was a great walk too. So with the trip coming up to Tahoe, we might get a bunch of other good walks. Mikey Betts, Frank, and I are going to be in the great, tough spot of having a ton of episodes to choose from for you guys. We might even have to start putting it up for votes, stuff like that. because we want to keep putting the best stuff out, but timing it right too. Man, amazing how much better my stomach feels when I don't eat 10 Cliff Bars a night. The superset yesterday was really great. The bench press pull-ups, biceps, triceps. Really feeling that today in my chest. Which means we did a good job. When you try to iso a muscle, I consider it a big win when it's a little bit sore the next day, especially when you're in good shape and your muscles are used to it. And I'm not saying strained, I'm saying sore. I'm saying you feel it the next day. You're like, damn, I worked that muscle yesterday. You want to shoot for that. And then by the end of this workout, it won't be sore anymore because I've stretched it out and worked a bunch of other stuff. All right, sit-ups. Anybody trying to sell you a hack on how to get abs is just full of shit, in my opinion. The way you get abs is trying to eat well, not drinking soda, not drinking booze, and then I do literally hundreds of sit-ups a day and run every day on top of the other core exercises. That's how you get abs. And it's not for everybody and it's not easy, but that's how you get it. And you really can't cheat. It's like your whole body has to be in shape. That's why that drink picture was suspect to so many people. I think it was Drake, right? It's like he had a six-pack, but the rest of his body didn't quite match it. 69 left. Stu Feiner. He called Frank right after the weigh-in yesterday to congratulate him and yell and scream. And just a true friend. True friend. 56, 55, 4, 3, 52, 50, 48, 47. Come on. 44, 40, 41, 40. Sometimes I like to just turn while I'm doing it like this. I'm getting a little mentally bored, stimulate myself. 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 20, 18, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's get better spacing. Into some leg lifts. I hope there's some people out there that have really started to adapt this or adopt this warm up, because it really will change everything for you. I swear. It's basic little stretches, getting your core warmed up properly, and then starting whatever workout it is. The benefits long term will really add up. All right, let's get into our air squats and start running. Couple air scissors. It's really, you get a great stretch like you're also working your abdomen. Bicycles. Opposite leg extends. Be under control. 11, 12, 13, 17. All right, let's get into our air squats. What's up, Veronica? Hey, Veronica's here every day. Shout out, Veronica. Air squats. Maybe the most annoying workout ever, particularly early on like this, as you're getting warmed up. But few things are more effective. Don't think, get right into them. You don't really want your knees going forward. You want your ass sticking out. Come on, boy. $30 down, $70 left. $50. $33, $32. It's normally right around here at 25. My lower back starts to feel pretty stiff. Starts to feel it in my knees a little. So I have to focus on form. Really make sure I'm arching my back, putting the pressure on my ass for these last 20. So again, if you integrate, start with 10, work to 20, then to 50, then 75, then 100. When you do these air squats, after your preliminary stretch, yoga flow, and what you're doing is getting your endorphins released early. The rest of your workout, you're going to have a better force output and consequently better results. All right, let's run. I somehow forgot my towel protector for my phone, so I'm going to have to use my hat, which means I'm going to get probably drenched. That's okay. Let's get moving. I got to get to work. Got to get to work, baby. This is our new cutting edge camera angle. If this ends with my computer breaking, it's my own personal computer, so whatever, it's on me. Here we go. No plan other than at least 2 miles running. Start with 3 doors down, here without you. Hat protector. All right, we're at a 7 speed. Let's go up to 7.2. Let's go up to 7.5. We're at a flat 8-minute pace. 8-minute mile pace. Let's go up to a 7.7. So it's a 7-minute 48-mile pace. Work. Work, boy. Approaching point 8, and my sweat right on cue, starting to work. Figure out what it takes for you to break your sweat. It's a great trick. And what I mean by that is when you first start doing cardio, everything hurts, it sucks. Your brain starts trying to trick you into, oh, my knee hurts, my ankle hurts, whatever. But once you break your first sweat and the endorphins start to release, which the air squats help start, pain goes away. It becomes a euphoric feeling and an addictive feeling. And that's why people like me run every day. We're not like punishing ourselves. We're addicted to the feeling I have pumping through my veins right now. Frank is the same way. Frank doesn't get his walk, doesn't get his endorphins. He gets crazy. And that's why he hasn't missed a fucking day. Approaching 1 mile, running at a 7:48 minute second pace. Go to an 8 speed. It's a 7.5 minute mile pace. Work, boy, work. .25, 3 laps. See a couple more good songs to get to home. linger acoustic. Don't let it burn. Don't let it fade. Let's go up to 8-2. It's a 7-minute, 19-second mile pace. We're at 1.5 miles. I was wrong. I was wrong. Ha! .62 basically means a lap and a half. Woo! Let's have a day. Let's stack days, stack days, stack days. One lap. Let's go up to a 9, which is a 6-minute, 40-second mile pace. So now we're really moving here that way. .85. .9. Going up to a 9.5 speed. 9.6 speed. So 6-minute, 15-second mile pace. .96. 9.7. 9.8. 9.9. It's 2 miles. 2 miles in a shade over 15 minutes. Get a tiny extra at the end for when we sped up at the beginning. Bring the speed way down. What does that say? Poop? Okay. Poop. I hear you, brother. To be perfectly honest, I hear you. All right. Based on that poop comment, we're going to go up through a 15 incline, which you can kind of see the perspective of as I'm elevating. This is one of the more boring parts of the workout, but it's fundamental to everything we're doing. I always like to go 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the day, what I did the day before, yada, 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 yada. So for me, yesterday I ran a full mile on a 6 incline. So the hamstrings are feeling pretty good. So we'll probably go closer to 5. And then after this, we're going to do some leg lifts, which is another reason it's good to conserve a little force output. Woo! Yeah, I'm feeling this good today. The glutes are burning. My glutes are burning. That's how you get to start building a butt. I was a flat asser most of my life. I got fed up. Said, stop avoiding leg days, man. I started with like those 10 or so air squats. I've just been building from there. Two and a half minutes left. We'll actually end up at around 7, I think, minutes walking uphill. I think. I feel like Frank would hate this song. Two Princes for the Spin Doctors. I gotta play that for Frank today. It's so upbeat. There's no way he could possibly not hate that song. It's not that he won't like it, it's that he's just gonna hate. And already know. All right, the General Dispatch. See if I can remember the words while out of breath. The general with the heart of gold, but I can him to all the stories he told. Of past battles won and lost and legends of old. Seasoned veteran in his own time. On the battlefield, he gained respect for fame. With medals of bravery and stripes to his name, he grew lead as soon as he could to cover the scars on his face, and always urged his men on. On the eve of great battle, she and dreamed the old general tossed in his wrestling this mean he awoke from it to tell what he'd seen, and walked slowly out of his stand. All the men held tall with the chest, yeah, with the courage and the fire in their stare. Great morning, they all wondered how they would fare. So the old general told him to go home. He said, "Oh yeah." That's so hard to do when
and you can't breathe? I didn't forget any lyrics. I just ran out of breath. Good morning, everybody. Frank is under 300 pounds. Anything in your life that is fucked, you can unfuck it. You just gotta believe in yourself. You gotta take it. Make a decision. Sign that contract with yourself. See, this is all endorphins talking. It's like being just on like cocaine or something. It's like an addict getting their high. Makes me feel fucking great every day. It's the way to start the day, in my opinion. All right, we crushed the walk uphill. We ran quite quickly. So as usual, high efficiency here. Now we're gonna get into some yoga. It's really focused on stretching our legs, working our legs, and not as much weightlifting for the upper body, which I think we did plenty of yesterday. And it is important, even though I work out every single day, you probably should not do that unless you really work your way up to it. But to change up the muscle groups after your warm up, after your cardio, legs one day, upper body. But I would also caution against making it too rigid. Some people will be like, today I'm doing shoulders. Like they come in and just do like 5 shoulder exercises. So I mean, it's great. It's better than nothing, but man, we should always do superset. So if you do shoulders, you should also try to get some back, maybe try to get a little bit of legs, something else. Doing biceps, also do triceps. Doing chest, also doing shoulders. Doing your quads, do your calves. You know, like, mix it up. Mix it up. Wiping down the machine because we live in a society. This shirt did a great job of holding sweat. It's the body armor. Okay. So what's great about a lot of the stuff I'm going to try to do right now is you will see you don't actually need any equipment for it. So we're not going to overthink. I literally do not have a plan. But what you're going to see now is just a nice long flow circuit here of different types of workouts. Really based on the legs and the core. And we're going to start with some lunges. Hands up. How do I want this? Probably just like this. Want to be nice and under control. 10. 10. I'm going to kick one leg out. Right into bridges. Testing my flexibility here. Not great. It burns. Hold that bridge. Come to a ball. Roll over. Walk your hands to your feet. We're going to walk our feet backward. Triangle push up. Really trying to keep our body straight as an arrow, nice and slow. After benching yesterday, obviously really feel this in the chest, but I like to activate it a little bit the day after. All right, there's 10. Good plank. Hold reliable. Good morning, everybody that's joined. Everybody that's on. Appreciate you. All right. Right up into a side plank. What I'll do is take this angle to show you guys. This is a real bitch. Just a hold. Starfish. Starfish. Oh, this really hurts. Doesn't look that hard, but my God, it sucks. Ah! Switch it up. Both headphones are out. We are raw dogging. Ah! Focus. Focus. Ah. Okay. Headphones back in. Let's do 10 burpees. Squat. Stay down in your squat. I'm going to take opposite elbow, put it over the opposite knee. Sip of body armor. I'm going to go calves. Not using my hands at all. Woo! Oh boy. Just on my tippy toes. Under control, up and down, keeping balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 50. Now we're going one leg. Ooh, it's harder to keep your balance. That's 10. 10. Okay. Now we're going to do air squats into the calf lift. So I want to make sure you guys can see my feet. Doesn't really matter if you can see my head. But look for the form here. We're not worried about repetitions whatsoever. Right now we're just working. I swear to God. Best flavor. Best flavor. Best flavor. Best flavor. How we all the way down. All the way up to our tippy toes. And we're holding for just a second at each spot. And letting those muscles flex. Perfect form, perfect control, total focus after running, after getting winded. This is great for functional strength, for coordination, for injury prevention. For example, when you're on the subway and it jerks, exercises like this will make you far less susceptible to quickly falling over, losing your balance. I actually love riding subways like I'm on a surfboard. And the more turny and bumpy and shittier the route, the better. The game is don't touch anything. Just stagger your feet correctly and don't fall. Don't ever move your plant feet. Both of them. It's like they're both are pivotal in basketball. Do 5 more. Last one. Great. You knew we were going to do more sit-ups, right? Right after this ad. Just kidding, not an ad. I just love body armor. Here we go. 100 more sit-ups. Get us to our 200 on the day, which is the new standard. Thanks to you guys. Used to be 100. Thanks to the live stream, it's 200. And I'm seeing the difference. 90 left. If you're watching any way you can subscribe to my YouTube, I'd be humbly grateful. Hoping that one day we can really make this a big thing at Barstool. Really want to do more and more to contribute. And I think this is one of the ways. There's a lot of ways within fitness. So at Barstool and in most places in life, the best way to get something started isn't by asking. It's by making plays. Just keep making plays one day at a time. Move the chains, move the ball. And eventually you get yourself into the fucking red zone. And then you take your shots. Stay in frame, you jackass. I make fun of Frank for doing this. Look at my dumbass. This fucking hurts. I lost count too, so I'm definitely doing some extra 20 more. 9, 8. Holy Chicago. Stretching. Pair of scissors. If you really get this leg and this leg at that 90 degree, that's when you're going to really feel the stretch fully. All right, I owe you guys some leg lifts. That's for sure. We might actually have our first ever really good leg lift angle. It only took me like a year to take advantage of this. A good set. Could just get us sung with a little more energy. What are we doing here? I love this song, but The Sun Shining Down by J.J. Grey. Exactly. Throw me through a brick wall music. And I go with Miley Cyrus cover of Madonna. Like a prayer. That's right. Miley Cyrus covering Madonna. I'm gonna jam out to this bitch. I've already lost count. So we're going on vibes. We're going on vibes. Sing it to me, Miley. It's so fucked up when you find out what the song's about. Or you realize it. Frank has ruined so many songs for me by explaining the lyrics in vivid detail. Getting my feet all the way to my hands. It's good when you're tired. It's to ensure form. Full reps. All right, we got those. Gonna get our last bicycle. And we're gonna do more leg stuff. Opposite leg straight, under control. All right, cat cows. Good morning, everybody. Let's get after it today. Let's have a good day. I know it looks like I'm giving birth or something, but this part of the cat cow, when you really learn how to loosen up and stretch out your lower back, you can really feel the stiffness go. That as a 36-year-old dude, and I'm sure the dudettes as well, it only gets worse as you get older if you don't keep that motherfucker loose. And if you keep it loose, you're not going to walk around with back problems. It's awesome. So a lot of this is about. It's not just like, oh, I want to look good with my shirt off. No, it's like as you get older, you don't want to be in aches and pains all the fucking time. And by doing this every morning, you're stopping yourself from that. Eating well will not stop you from straining a muscle. It'll help, but it won't prevent it. 10. 10. Notice we have not picked up a weight today. Yeah, my legs are on fire. That's at least 10. Other side. Move. This side. Gonna go straight up behind us. Elbow to knee straight up behind us. We're going to do something very similar, but at a downward facing dog. We're going to go elbow to knee. Straight up. Get a better view for you. This is great for your entire body, your entire core. You might have to work your way up to it, and that's fine. I'm feeling my shoulders, my abs, my legs. And on 10, you're going to hold and then step through. Plant your opposite hand and stretch. It's a great stretch to open up your body. Look at that. My form actually looks pretty goddamn solid. Good job, me. Now reach forward. Good job, me. Something you got to get used to saying in the gym. You got to give yourself credit. Other leg. This is where yoga is really badass, where you can just integrate these different moves, flows, poses into your workouts. You don't have to just do yoga. I think that's one big misconception. I mean, traditionally speaking, of course, you do like a full routine. But there ain't no rule book. You can do
specific poses when you want, and then go to weights, and then go to cardio, and go back. It's all about using what works for you, how it works for you. Okay, let's put our phone in here. Now we're going to do set 5, but they're going to be tougher because it's going to be knee to opposite elbow. 1. So you see me coming across my body without touching the ground. 2. 3. Should keep slipping. 4. 5. Step through. Same stretch. Oh, honestly better. That's on my side. Other side. On the stretch, I want virtually no weight on this hand. I want all the weight on our legs for the stretch and for the balance. Come back up. Let's get right back into some standing lunges. Oh, great. TMX is on. I'm just on my tippy toes. Let's slow it down. It's harder when it's slower. Again, this is where I'm of the belief, unless you're really trying to get big, bulky calves, which God bless if that's what you want. If you just want functional strength and injury prevention, the burn I'm feeling right now between all my calf lifts and different yoga poses is more than sufficient. Like I am on fire, meaning I don't need to put 200 pounds on my back every day to work those calves. Every once in a while, do I like the parallel squats? Sure. But these days without weights, focusing on your body weight and your balance, go so far. Trying to stay on one foot with no help, struggling. It's burning. Fuck. 10. Woo! My favorite way to stretch the calves out after is you see the heels just taking turns, getting flat on the ground. See, left foot's flat, really stretching out my left calf. Right foot's flat. I believe this is called pedaling in yoga. Just have to rework those calves, stretch them out nicely. Walk those feet up, walk those hands to the feet. Stay nice and low on our stretch. Come up slowly. Let's do another set of calves. What time is it? Oh my God, it's 8 o'clock. Fuck me. I need to be at work in like 40 minutes. Don't Stop Believing by Journey just came on. So it's Tony Soprano this. Blackout. 10 more. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's at least 10. All right. Got one thing left, ladies and gentlemen. Before we go fucking dominate Tuesday, motherfuckers. Because that's what we do. One last set of 100 air squats. You knew it was coming. 100 air squats. Let's go. So I got us over 200 on the day. Plus over 200 sit-ups. Didn't touch a weight today. $89 left. Come on, motherfucker. Come on. $70 left. Come on. Frank is $2.99, baby. We fucking did it. $60. Come on. That's how you finish a fucking workout. I'm not even out of breath. 52, 51, 50, 49. $30 left. Really working the quads here. You can see it. $25. I never used to have this little muscle here. It's all from air squats and running. And then also the leg extender machine, but it's the air squats, man. 20 left. It's 100. Great stretch to your lower back. Same leg as the arm that's down, meaning my left leg, slightly bent. Same arm that's up, my right, and my right leg is straight. Really stretching here.
How's our balance after all that work? Balance is hard when you're not warmed up. You could argue it's even harder when you're tired. Two best times to practice. See? Come on, Jamesy boy, focus. No music. Focus. Oh, yeah, I got to. Whew. That's a tough one. That's a tough one when you're tired. Traditionally better on my right foot. You'll normally have one foot you actually have much better balance on. And you'll figure it out pretty quickly. We'll see how much easier that was for me. It'll become pretty obvious to you. Last set of calves, and we're going to call it a day and get to work. Hope everybody has a great Tuesday ahead of them. Be aggressive. Go after your goals. Obviously, don't take no shit off of nobody. And seriously, for anybody that doesn't have equipment, today was over an hour, full body, great focus on the legs, and we used no equipment. Obviously a treadmill, but you can run outside, so you don't really need any equipment to do this whole workout. I feel good. I can keep going, but I got to get to work. Good stuff. I appreciate you guys. Have a great day. Oh, yeah, we'll be on live 10 a.m.